Welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to design an onboard page. So without saying much, let's begin. So this is my main app, and it's returning an onboard, and this is my onboard widget. So before I continue, I want to create a class that will store the onboard samples like the image, the text, and other things that will be needed in that onboard page. So let's begin. So I'm going to create a class with a name onboard sample and then fix in the values and make them required. So I'm doing that. Alright, so I'm done with the class. I'm just using two variables here, which is the image and then a subtext which will be under it. So I've done that. So with that, I want us to create a list also. So above this override, we create a list, and then the name of the list will be page. Alright, so right, so I've created my second page. Now we have to create a page view, which is as a builder, which will take in the list from here and display in our page. So I'm taking away this column and then using page view. So page view dot builder, because we are going to build our page when the page changes. So page view dot builder. Alright, so here it takes in an item builder, but first you have to put in an item count, which is very necessary. So item count, and our item count now is the length, taking the length of the list that we have created. Okay, so that's it, and then we move on to our item builder. This item builder would have to Alright, so then our item builder takes in context and index, and then it returns a value. But in this case, we'll be returning a value. So let's take away this return and use the function rather. So this, yeah, sure. Let's note that this function has to return something. Okay, so we are returning a column widget. Let's return a column widget. Right, we'll be fixing the values. So this column widget, let's push it to the center, right? So main axis, using the main axis alignment. Dot center. Okay, and children. Now this children, this is where we are going to use values. But before we can do that, we need to, change the, let's affect the ambiguity of the code by what? Assigning the pages to a new variable. So let's say final onboard is equal to pages index. Alright, so this is what is gonna happen, so that we can access the values in the list easily. Alright, so the first widget we taken in is the image. So this image is taking an asset image. This is because you are loading the image from our project. So now the asset image, this is where you have to focus. So here we are, instead of using the pages.images, we are going to use an onboard. We have assigned it to this. So we do this. This is how you state the function onboard.image. You get it, right? So this is it. So after this, I want us to space within the image and the subtext. So let's give it a sizes box, and this sizes box take a height of 20 for the meantime, and then we now bring our text widget as well. So text, and this will be onboard dot subtext. So this is basically it. We just created an onboard page, just simple. So let's run our code. Let's refresh our page here and see whether our code is valid. So as the code is running, I would like you to take this time to like my video and then also subscribe. Alright, so here we have an error here. It said no such method error, class onboard support has no instance getter image. Alright, so I think we have a problem here. Let's look through the code and see where our problem is. So final these pages. Alright, let me see here. Here we used the string image URL, and here I'm using image alone. So I have to add the image URL. And let's rerun the code and check whether it's valid. Alright, so it worked. So this is our image at the top, and then the subtext here. So you notice that the moment I switch, then the page rebuilds, everything changes, right? So basically this is how you build an onboard page. So you can decide to add more values, more images to the list, and before you can do that, you need to define them in the class here. So thank you very much for watching this video. I would like you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. See you next time.